Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's you boy Thrila and welcome to Boss Rush Island 2. Today we're going to be starting off with a 302 tack shooter and then getting down a second one. Make sure to have Benjamin as your hero and let's begin. Upgrade the second tack to another 302, my bad. Just make sure to get the, tier 3 top path with the bottom path tier 2. Get down a third one and then place Benjamin right here behind these rocks. And now we're going to be going for a tack shooter in the back, right over here, just so that we can handle these mobs coming by. Technically, you could just get up the spike factory earlier, but I figured, because some people are playing with less monkey knowledge, this is safer. Now we're going to be going for a spike factory on automatic. This guy's going to become a mob shredder. Make sure that it is a 032, and place it right here, pretty much in the center of the map. This way it'll be able to take out all of these Lych souls very quickly so that we can go back to hitting the actual boss. Now we're going to be getting up a jungle drums in this approximate position, which is going to be a 202 for the discount, and then going for a couple more spike factories. All of them are going to be the exact same, which is the 032. If this guide's helping y'all out, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and use code YOBOY. That's YOBOY in the BTD6 store. Supports me, supports the channel. YouTube decided that it doesn't want to pay me anymore, and so I guess I'm only getting code money for the next 3 weeks, so that's super cool. But hey, I'm really just doing this for fun. It's nice and chill. We're going to get a Ring of Fire, so just upgrade the bottommost tack to a tier 4. That way we don't have to worry about leads or anything like that. Get down a second discount village, and now we're going to be upgrading the first discount village to a monkey town. Then we're going to be getting down a balloon trap. This guy is going to become a 014 and getting put all the way up here to the sky. Now we're getting down a monkey farmer for it and upgrading, not upgrading to a monkey city yet. We're going to get an abysmal dweller and 3 more of these mob shredders, right? We want to get 6 of them in total. 6 is a very magical number. Don't ask why, it just simply is. Alright, no, I'm kidding. You guys can get 5, you guys can get 7, just whatever fits in there, and, whatever. I think 6 is a pretty decent speed, so that's why I picked 6. There's no actual mechanical reason. Anyways, we're going to get the XXL trap up next, which is very early for an XXL trap. I mean, before round 40, you'll love to see it. Then we're going to get a monkey city down, who's going to buff the trap income a ton. Now, the sooner you get the monkey city, the sooner the trap income will be buffed, which is exactly why I am stalling for like 30 full seconds before I upgrade to monkey city. There we go, finally. Now we're going to upgrade to Abysmal Warrior to give all these spikes a nice 10% pierce buff. And then we can upgrade to a Carpet of Spikes for the middlemost one. I guess technically, if you put it on the wrong one, whatever you do, I don't care how bad you mess things up, do not sell a monkey that's still like helping, alright? So this Carpet of Spikes, if you put it in the top right hand corner, right, still keep it because Lych makes selling just horrible. We're going to be prepping up a Ring of Fire a little bit lower, and I upgraded a second village to a camo village just because there was like a camo lead problem. But now that we're getting up the mad, it really wouldn't matter either way, but I don't know, I just really don't like camo leads. We're going to be getting up 2 overclocks and kind of targeting the foam on Lych, which is something that I keep on forgetting week after week, but hey, I finally remembered it this week. I then proceeded to forget about it completely after like a second move, but I'm making progress and that's what really matters. After you see a big green flash, so the big green flash means that it just removed the buffs from everything on the map. So what you want to do is wait, see a big green flash, use an overclock, use the mad ability, whatever. So every time you're going to be able to watch me, there's a big green flash, and then I use my abilities, and everything works out great. By the way, while I was saying that little monologue, I moved my Abysmal Dweller down so that it will be buffing the Super Mines to be, right? Once it's a Super Mines, it'll be buffed as well. So just make sure that that Super Mines is placed. You can see the little icon that it's in range of the Abysmal Dweller because that pierce buff really does matter. The rest of this video is in 3 times speed because I have a short attention span, but pretty much we're just getting up these super mines and making sure that it's targeted towards the boss, right? Once the boss gets past about here, you're going to want to target the super mines to go more downwards, so I just put on automatic targeting. We're going to be going for a homeland defense and be using it at the same time, so make sure that you're doing, you wait for the green flash, and then you use the homeland, and then, use the mat ability, right? Get up an Energizer, who is going to be, of course, reducing the cooldown, because, we have barely any uptime on our abilities, which means that we should make sure that the cooldown's faster, right? So here, wait for the flash, and then use all the overclocks and everything. We're going to be saving up here for a Boomerang Paragon, which is going to be our big finisher. It's very powerful against Lych specifically because it can knock back all these big bad balloons, which have been just such a massive issue. So I get up a Jungle Drums with a 205, so the bottom path boomer with the top cross path, and then I put the other tier 5 boomers up in the top left hand corner where they can hit balloons. You can see them. We got the Glaive Lord and the middle path guy, and just use all of your abilities, right? That's mostly what we're doing. And what you should be doing is targeting a Cleansing Foam. Also get down a Cripple Moab, because otherwise there can be some risky interactions with these big ZOMGs, so just make sure to get Cripple Moab to stun them. Once you're at about $160,000, see, I'm kind of oversaving here. Here, I'll wait until I actually do it before I announce the amount of money you should have. But yeah, once you're at about $200,000, just make sure to place down as many of these 022 boomerangs as you possibly can, and then start selling things and placing more boomers, right? Don't sell your Mad or Spike yet. Once you do sell those, you're going to want to go for the Paragon as soon as possible. I sold everything and I had 40,000 extra dollars, which means technically, at minimum, you need about 160,000, but if you want to be safe, you can go to 180, you can go to 200, kind of just depends on how fast you placed your big trap earlier. Up next, we're just going to get a Cripple Moab, get down 2 Balloon Sabotages so that we can alternate between them, right? You just want to make sure everything's saboed all the time. Make sure that your Cripple Moab is set to first targeting, and then we're going to spam down a couple more main Moabs. I got a Spike Factory planning to get it to a Super Mines, but I decided let's just play things safe. And then also get a Cleansing Foam so that the boss can't heal anymore. I hope this guide helped you a lot. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if you need to find a team so that you guys can get to the later Boss Rush Islands, be sure to join the Discord in the description. I just remembered I did not link that last video. I'll definitely remember to. Bye!